Happy Monday, August 11th. I hope you guys are kicking ass on all of your goals, fitness related or business related or family related. We're here with yet another client testimonial with our amazing clients in the brotherhood. As you guys know, I've been doing this thing for the last decade, and we've created a brotherhood of over 165 men that are all working towards bettering themselves with their mindsets, their fitness in every single area. And Steve Hatch is here today to tell us a little bit about his program, his results and what we've been able to achieve together. So, Steve, why don't you start off by just giving us a little bit of background information on you, what it is that you do for work, your home life, your family life, maybe a little bit about your schedule, just background information so we can all know a little bit about Steve.
Okay. Hi, my name's Steve. I live just outside of London in the UK. Um, I retired some time ago, and
Yes.
I was in real estate. I had a couple of businesses. I was quite fortunate. But it was stressful. I wasn't making as much money as people think. And my mum had Alzheimer's, so I took the decision to sell my businesses and look after mum. So, it was kind of tough for a few years. Um, and I kind of put my own health on the back burner for a while and
Right.
looked after mum, spent some valuable time with her,
Mhm.
went as far as I could with that. And then I needed more help. So she went
Yeah.
into a assisted care living type arrangement. And
Mhm.
then I thought, shit, look at myself. I need to start looking after myself now.
Right.
And it kind of crept up on me, and I'm not going to swear, but I was a big lad. I was a
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
lad, you can see. And I want to
Yeah.
share that photograph with people because
Yeah.
I had type 2 diabetes
Mhm.
and I had a ton of excuses, and you kind of like you defer that onto, well, I'm busy, I'm looking after mum.
Yep.
But
Yep.
I got to the stage where I had gum disease,
Mhm.
all sorts of things going wrong health wise,
Yeah.
um, high blood pressure, everything that's associated with unhealthy living. So
Right.
I kind of
Wow.
had a long, hard look at myself, and I thought, right, okay, I need to do something about this now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
And here's the
that's where I
thing too
started.
is sometimes it takes, and you know what, you did the selfless thing, you took care of your mom, and that was a decision that I am positive that you don't regret. But sometimes it takes getting to a place where enough is enough, you know what I mean,
Yes.
from yourself
Yeah.
to actually take the next step and start
Yeah.
bettering yourself.
I
So I'm
kind of
glad
feel
that.
like I hit rock bottom, and I had to do something about it. So
Right.
yeah,
Right. No,
yeah,
I get you. So we've been working together for actually since what? Around the holiday season, right?
yep, yeah.
And guys, just a quick thing to clarify. Steve actually was one of our giveaway winners. So last Christmas we did a Christmas giveaway for a year-long program, and we've been working together since, right? So the last 7 months, bro. Yeah, which is
Yes, I
freaking
reached out
awesome.
to you, and I will be forever grateful.
Yeah, man, one hundred
Yeah.
percent. And here's the thing too, right? Is that like one thing I want to say about you, Steve, is that I've worked with people in the past where, like if somebody wins something, they don't take stuff seriously. You know what I mean? I've worked with people like that before.
Yeah.
For you, you have single-handedly been one of the best client transformations so far this year, man. You've worked your ass off. You've done every single thing that you're supposed to do. You've been on all of the calls. You've been an amazing client to work with, brother. So I appreciate you being here, man. Thank you so much.
Mate, I appreciate
It's
you.
great to
And
have you.
the one thing I want to say right now is I was fortunate.
Yeah.
I was sitting around a table on New Year's Day, and I
Yeah.
saw your Instagram post and my name, and it's like, yeah, it's Steve Hatch. He's won the giveaway. I
Yeah.
was sitting there with my mouth open.
Yeah.
Um, but
Yeah.
the one thing that struck me, and I made a promise to myself, I had to take that seriously.
Mhm.
A, it was for me, but B, I've won that over a lot of other people. And for me to waste that opportunity would have been the worst crime ever.
Yeah.
So
I love that, man.
yeah,
That's the
but I
kind that's
appreciate it.
that's a mindset that I love and respect. So let's talk about when you first came in the program, right? What were some of the things? Actually, let's go before the program. What were some of the things that you were struggling with before the program that was one of the reasons why you wanted to join when it comes to your fitness?
That is a good question.
Mhm,
You know what? I had all the right intentions.
mhm.
I tried going it alone.
Yeah,
I kind of educated myself as much as I could about nutrition.
yeah,
I'm going to go back to the type 2 diabetes thing because I was
yeah.
killing myself slowly,
Right.
and none of us take it seriously. You go in the UK, we've got a different healthcare system, but you go to the
Mhm,
doctors and they're like, "Yeah, take these tablets. You've got metformin. You can pretty much lead a normal lifestyle."
mhm,
But I don't want to go and lead a normal lifestyle because it's killing me.
mhm.
So I
So true.
had to really kind of educate myself, but I needed some help along the way.
Mhm.
And you jumped in with the nutrition thing. Um, Carbs were not my friend. Sugar
Yeah,
spikes all over the place.
yeah,
So that for me that's been a real game changer. That's been good.
yeah, for sure, man, for sure. And so, what were some of the things that we implemented early on that helped you start seeing results?
Intermittent fasting from the
Yep,
nutrition side, carb
yep,
cycling,
yep,
amazing.
mhm,
The hit programs, we had to be consistent with that,
yep,
and we were burning off fat before we moved forward into a
yeah,
building phase. But getting a call from my diabetic nurse and the doctors and saying, you know what, we've just got your bloods back, and I never had this conversation with people, but you're in remission. And I was actually in the gym when I took the call, and I was like 10 foot tall. I was,
yes.
I was a happy boy.
That is so cool, man. And that's the thing is, I want people to understand that like type 2 diabetes is not a death sentence. It is
No,
not unless you let it be. You can reverse it. You have to do the right things. You
you
have to
have
understand the
to,
science behind it.
you have to reverse it
You have to
because
reverse it.
your legs start getting cut off, and all sorts of nasty shit
Oh
happens
yeah.
later on. Yeah, your
Uh,
eyes. Like I said,
yeah.
I've got really bad gums now as a result of it,
Yeah.
and a lot of people don't make that connection. But
Yeah.
it's diabetes and gum disease, and
Yeah.
there's a whole host of nasties, and it's
Wow.
just that elevated blood sugar. You have to do something about it.
Yeah. It's so true. Well, I'm glad that we were able to reverse yours, man. So let's talk a little bit about the results, right? Like as people can see, these photos are freaking crazy, man. So why don't you do a little bit of an explanation of what the top left photo is versus the top right? And then we can also talk about what we were able to do as well at the bottom. Let's talk a little bit about it.
Yeah, well, I think the top left kind of talks for itself. I hope you guys have
Yeah.
got widescreen phones and
Yeah.
whatever device you're watching on.
Yeah.
That was me at my lowest. I was in quite a dark place,
Mhm.
and the other thing is low moods.
Mhm.
Depression, low energy, not wanting to get out of bed even some days.
Yeah.
As soon as you take that leap,
Mhm.
I'm saying this for the guys out there that are struggling. As soon as you take that leap, it doesn't matter how hard it is,
Mhm.
get your ass in the gym and
Right.
just start. Just make that first step. It's going to hurt for a few weeks. You're going to ache, but you start feeling so much better. You've got
Yeah.
more energy and
Yeah.
your endorphins and everything else. But ultimately, you're fixing yourself from the inside, and it is
So true.
reversible.
So
So
true,
so
brother.
so that's where I started.
Mhm.
That was my, you know what, I need to do something about this.
Yeah.
Um, as we went on, the weight just kept falling off,
Mhm.
and it was you start to see a little bit more definition.
Yep.
You kind of change your wardrobe, and you're thinking, hey, you know what, I look 10
Yeah.
years younger, and
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
but most important, people start seeing you differently, and they start
Yeah.
treating
It's
you
true.
differently, and
True.
it's kind of nice. It's a nice journey.
Yeah.
You're putting in the work, and yeah, it hurts a little bit from time to time, but
Mhm.
consistency
Yeah.
over time, just slowly chipping away.
So true, man. And that's the thing. Consistency is everything, right? Over consistency, hard work, discipline over the long term, even if you're not perfect, right? That's what achieves results. Now, in our
Perfect.
time together, right? In our time together, so since January, I guess mid-January until now, which would be about 7 months, I believe, right? Seven,
Yeah.
7 months or so. What have we been able to achieve so far together in our program together? Like, and that could be results as far as weight, it could be results as far as the way you're looking and feeling, it could be results with your mindset. What were the results in our program together?
It's a combination of all those things. You know
Hmm.
what? I lost the weight. Fair enough. You can lose weight, but
Hmm.
you've got a structure. You've
Yep.
got something that you can consistently lean back on.
Right.
So
Right.
what I kind of like about the brotherhood as well is we all get together once a week. We have the call locked in. You
Yep.
get on that call and you might have had a real bad week, but
Yep.
you know what? Someone else has had a bad week and someone
Hmm.
else has had a great week, but they had a bad week last week.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's you kind of feel like you're, oh shit, I've got my way, I've got my way in, I've got my check in on Friday.
Yeah.
I need
Yeah.
to up my game a bit. And it just
Hmm.
keeps you on track. So I like
Yeah.
that. We've achieved that. Obviously the results visual, that's a real boost. It's a real
Yeah.
boost.
Yeah.
But also mindset. You know what? Like I said, that first top left photo, I was in a dark place.
Hmm.
A bit of depression. I've come off all my meds, like all my meds,
That's
like
incredible,
high
man.
blood pressure meds,
Yeah.
uh, metformin, everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just good, and it just keeps
Yeah.
building.
100%, man.
Self-respect, yeah, it's nice.
The thing is too, right? Like as you continue to build your body, right? And honestly, even when you start to build your body, right? Like you may feel a certain way about yourself and about with your self-confidence and maybe looking at yourself and not liking what you see in the mirror. Like you said that you were in a dark place when you took that photo,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
The thing about your self-confidence and the thing about feeling good in your own skin is it's not always about what you see right now in the mirror. And this is what I try to tell people. It's not just about what you see in this moment. What's more important is the work that you're putting in to get better. Right? And so if you can go day in, day out with the consistency and you're working towards getting better, that self-confidence improves. The feeling that you have, like the good feelings that you have are going to get better. The pride that you have in yourself gets better because of the work you're putting in. Right?
But that stretches out, Taj. That reaches out. My relationship is
Yep.
better.
Hmm.
I'm in a happy place. It changes your whole complete mindset, how you
Yep.
look at the world, how you interact with people, and how
Yep.
you value yourself.
Hmm.
And it's there's a whole package that you can't even imagine when you first set out.
Yep.
And
So crazy.
yeah,
Oh, it's
you
so
got you,
cool, man.
but you guys, all the brothers have been amazing. You as
Yeah.
well. I'll be forever
Thank you,
grateful.
man.
But I
Thank you.
just want to send that message out to the guy, anyone out there that is struggling. Just
Mhm.
put one foot in front of the other, and just make a change, because you can do
Yeah.
it, man. You can
100%.
really do it, and do it. You're doing it
100%.
for yourself, but
Yeah.
it will have far-reaching effects, and it affects everyone else around you, and it's
I love it.
positive. It's good.
I love it. So last thing I want to ask you, man. So to that guy who's out there watching right now, who knows he needs help, who wants help, but is afraid to jump in and maybe afraid to ask for help, what would you tell that person?
Get out of your own way.
Mhm.
That's it. It's simple. Just stop. Switch off that little voice in your head, because it
Mhm.
doesn't matter how you look. When you look at yourself in the mirror,
Mhm.
you've got people that are fit as anything. You've got people that are fat as anything. We've all got that inner voice, and
Yep.
you've got to dial it down a little bit and just make that step. And there's for me, there's nothing fills me with more joy than seeing someone walk into my gym that is overweight. And you know what? You can tell it's their first week, their first day. And
Right.
I'm full of admiration for that,
Mhm.
because I was that guy. And you kind of listen to that voice, oh, everyone's going to be looking, everyone's going to be thinking. No,
Right. Right.
everyone's
Right.
everyone's too busy with their own shit. You
Yeah. It's true,
just
man.
go down there and do it, and do
Yeah.
it for yourself. And that's
So true, brother.
I
Oh
wish
man.
I wish,
Steve.
I really, really hope that message like hits with people, because
Yeah.
I can only speak from my heart, and it's a game changer.
I love it, man. Well, listen, to those of you out there right now who are watching this video, maybe you have type 2 diabetes, maybe you don't. Maybe you need to lose weight, maybe you need to build muscle. Whatever your goals are, if you want to get better, I'm here to help you. Okay. If you either comment on this live stream the word win right now, I'll build you a free fitness strategy. Okay. Where you get a training plan, nutrition plan, and timeline to reach your goals. Or if you're watching this on the replay on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or wherever you're watching it, if you go to my Instagram at Coach Taj and you DM me with the word transform, I'll send you all that same information, man. We'll build you the training plan, nutrition plan, and timeline to reach your goals 100% free. And that's just a gift from the kindness of my heart, man, because I want to see you guys succeed. To you, Steve, I appreciate you, man, taking the time out of your busy day to be here with us right now. I really, really appreciate working with you. I can't wait for the rest of our program together, man. We got more time. We have more goals to crush together. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you so much also for being a leader inside the brotherhood, right? And not a lot of people know that the program itself is a brotherhood. It's a community of hundreds of guys that are working together to become the best version of themselves. And you're one of the freaking leaders in there, bro. So keep doing what you're doing. I see you. I want to let you know I see you. Thank
Thank
you, bro.
you. Thank you.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. And to
Thank
the
you.
rest of you guys, thank you so much. We're signing off, and we'll see you.